to use in the toilets. And some will not be having even toothpaste, they won't be having a towel, so they will be really struggling in their stay in the hospital. And some will not be having enough and adequate meals. As you know, when you're taking ARV medication, you need a proper diet and a proper meal. So what we have done, so through these packages that we are seeing, which are being held by the staff, these are all the staff members, and this is actually the director of the hospital, the man who is on the extreme. That's the director of the hospital, who actually received the donation which came from Price for the City, which were in this package. There was a towel, there was toiletries, and we also provided a bucket. You see, this is a bucket for people to use as well when they are bathing, because there won't be a tub, there won't be a proper shower as well, so people won't be knowing how to even bath in the patient. So basically these items that we donated, they are basically targeting at helping 53 patients who will be admitted at the ward which takes care of patients with HIV and AIDS related. So through this initiative, we actually impacted 53 patients who will be constantly admitted at Pillow Hospital in this particular ward. And through CFCI Zimbabwe as well, through the work of these volunteers that we have and through the support that we are having from the community, we also do family home visits, which we do regularly as well. And these family visits are also spilling over from the hospital ministry that we do. There are patients that we identify in the hospital ministry whom we find that they need further follow-up after they've been discharged from the hospitals. And these are part of the patients that we visit. So some of them, while they're admitted in the hospital, you identify that they've got needs, and when you now go to their homes, so this is one of the homes of the patients that we would have identified in a hospital, and we go and visit, and we are now trying to help out with supplying groceries to assist the families as well. So this is one of the homes of the elderly ladies that we met at Impilo Hospital, and we were now reaching out to her, trying to also meet some of her family needs that she has as they are going through the difficult times that they are going through as well. And through our follow-up as well, this is one of the patients that we followed up through our hospital ministry. Our ladies, as they were doing hospital ministry in Zimbabwe, they came across this young lady. Her name is Nyasha. Nyasha suffered extreme severe burns through a petrol fire that came up due to the fact that they were making floor polish as a family. The parents were making floor polish to try to make a living, and while they were doing that, they bought a liquid which they thought was paraffin, but it was petrol. So as they were doing the preparation for the floor polish, the whole house exploded, and this young lady got burnt, and her young sister, who was 10 years, died, but she is the one who managed to survive, and another cousin of hers managed to survive, but she suffered the most severe burns, and when she was in hospital, the parents didn't even think she was going to survive. But by God's grace, she managed to survive, and as Christ for the City International, we identified her, and we have been reaching out to her. Right now, it's now almost her third year, as she is still going through treatment, which has been a big challenge for her to get this treatment. But basically, as Christ for the City, we have been managing to help her. But now, she has managed to get some skin grafting. She's now better than what she appears right now. And but she still needs another 10 operations on her skin for her to be able to really get back to life and be able to do everything that she needs to do. Right now she's 19 years old, so she still needs more assistance for her to get better. But as Christ for the City International, we try to assist. Okay, I'm almost done. So as Christ for the City International, we try to assist with medication that she needs, transportation that she needs, as she goes to continue to be attended by the hospitals. Yeah. I think in a nutshell, that's what I can say about Christ for the City. doing the prison ministry, but due to COVID-19, we have faced some restrictions whereby we are no longer able to access the prisons. So we are still working on being able to get access again to the prison ministry. So, but what we have been doing so far is we have been in touch with the chaplains at the prisons, and they still give us any particular inmates who need medical attention. So we help in supplying medication for inmates who will be in prison. Yes.
HIV/AIDS patients, are they able to access some of the new medications for HIV/AIDS?
Some are able to access, some have challenges, and some also have challenges with information. So we try to build support groups that will help them access the medical needs that they have. But generally, most of them are now getting access to the medication. But even though it's not the best medication that is available, as you know, it's very expensive. So what they are getting is obviously not the best that can be available. All right. Awesome. Thank you.